guys, so I'm in the old Deadmines. Now I'm kind of thinking, like, I haven't really done with Deadmines very much in my life because Deadmines was always kind of out of the way, you know, and obviously I've been playing Horde in more recent years, so I thought I'd come and have a little look and see what's going on. So one thing that's interesting is these character models really don't look...
Van Cleef pay big for your heads!
They don't look like normal Warcraft, do they? These humans literally look like old models, you know? They really look like, you know, the Warcraft 3 models almost. Kind of interesting, don't you think? So I'm thinking Deadmines was probably, I don't know for sure, but probably one of the first bits of content which was sort of made in the game. Just these defilers, man. Humans literally went through a remodeling process, so... This is some of the oldest content in the game, guys. Kind of cool, though. Leather seems a bit pointless. These are more recent models, I think. I actually want to kill them. Look at them. Dude, look at the face, man. You wouldn't even say that's Warcraft, man. They're kind of done in like a less cartoony kind of style, don't you think? This is one of the newer models, as you can kind of see. Yeah, early Warcraft looks very, very different. Anyway, let's continue. I don't really care too much about the mobs. The loot. To be honest, I was just in the area, so I want to have a little look, you know? Wood goblins. Underestimate these guys too much because they'll still probably kill me if there's enough of them. Oh god, it's a shredder. All kind of the Ninja Hero Turtles. Interesting. So obviously in retail at the moment, goblins kind of... Where's my food gone? Yeah, the goblins stand up here and sort of throw like bits at you and whatnot, so it's kind of cool. If you're wondering why I'm here, I was literally doing the sleeping bag quest a little bit sidetracked. Anyway, let's see if we can avoid mobs too much. Very freaky looking humans. Oh, interesting. So we're still getting the low level supply crates here. But that's really needed. Oh, I tell you what is good though, guys. Woolen cloth is actually quite valuable. Especially for leveling, because everybody wants to do the reputation quests. Oh, I wonder what that looks like. Dude. There's the coolest looking freaking armour. It looked like I'm in a sort of stripy vest or something. And we are onto the Goblin Foundry. But yeah, I mean, these guys are dropping 4 wool at a time, so I actually think this is probably quite a good place to farm wool. Unfortunately, because it's classic, my inventory is filled up in about 2 minutes. And it sucks. I've got weeds and okra in here. Really want weeds. I don't actually know what it is around here. These little ones really pull everyone over, don't they? Apparently we lost it now. Ooh. Mine's been picked up. I'm saying without question this is probably the best wool farm. Can't tell you how much wool goes for, but quite a lot. Of course, there's probably better ways of earning money these days, but I was more curious than anything. What's in the box? A copper box. And another switch that does like literally nothing. Or does it? All of these awesome looking dudes. Little rats running off. Oh, I was listening to certain Mark Meacham, Count Dankula today. Wait, I need gunpowder. He was sort of saying to some of his mates he's going to go off and probably get a bit messed up. That's pretty fun though, to be honest. Just lurking on Discord actually. question. Where do I get the gunpowder from? Oh, it's here. The guy's got milk out. Interesting. You know, I don't even know if I've done the original dungeon. Might have, but I can't remember, to be honest.
You there! Check out that noise!
My lizard can't get everyone.
We're under attack! Avast, you swabs! Repel the invaders!
It's kind of cool to have a bit of a look around, actually. There's all that area up there. I wonder if anybody's ever got up there. It does look pretty freaking cool, man. Oh, there's a few goblins over there. Let's go have a yeah, I don't really look like I can get up there. Shame, really. Kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, literally, look at this. I know my render is like terrible because, you know, this is like the original content. But how cool is this? I mean, let's say this is some of the original World of Warcraft content, right? Which I think it was. Judging by the fact the character models are so out of date, it didn't even really feature in the rest of the game. I just built all of this stuff. It's just so cool. You know, I actually heard, right, that Molten Core was built in a week, 10 days or something like that. I bet this place took a lot longer than 10 days, don't you think, guys? It was sort of 3D work that people had to do. I'm sure they loved it, you know? I mean, this really is like a passion project. A big, massive bow. Kind of interesting if all the mobs suddenly run up to boss. Oh, stealth. Interesting. Look, it's Mr. Spike. It's cool, man.
You landlubbers are tougher than I thought! I'll have to improvise!
Did you just get some cool weapons?
Now you're making me angry!
Nice. Nice. Smite's mighty hammer. That's pretty cool. I don't just want it for no reason. Get rid of this flask of oil. Take the hammer. That's pretty cool, man. Even like these big old cannons, they're amazing. Little look, what's down here? No one goes this way. Oh, can we even jump up here? Oh, they're coming up as well. Dude, you could actually like do a little bit of AoE farming here. Oh my god, look, it's Cookie. I'm really not focused today, guys. I'm just telling you. You missed a Cookie. Don't you think there's so many like hopes and dreams in this place? Yes, man. This is like one of the best freaking transmogs in the game. I don't want this tenderizer. But yeah, I wonder what the people who made this were thinking. Maybe we're kind of thinking, well look, you don't know if this is going to be successful, but let's just make a really cool kind of Dungeons and Dragons rip-off thing. Maybe people will love it, maybe they won't. But you know, we'll try and we'll see. Kind of see what happens. I'm actually kind of tempted just to go this way. Mobs run off, get other mobs. Actually kind of a fun mechanic. Ooh, moss agitate thing. Let me see, I really don't... Dude, seriously? Okay, we're back on the boat. Let's go the proper way this time. Also, you could always jump up this way. Oh, we can. I thought we were going to fall through the water for a minute there. Got a lot of mobs following me. I should really be asleep right now, but never mind. It's kind of fun, you know. You know, I kind of feel sorry for some of these dudes. Like, I get the pirates are kind of bad, but the shipbuilders, really? That's the problem with World of Warcraft. Oh, dude! Green wing macaw. Oh yeah, I'll friggin' have it. Sorry. Get rid of that junk. Oh yeah, I'm having my parrot. Fine when used. That's cool. I'm not entirely sure if that's one of the parrots you can just buy in Booty Bay, but maybe. It is, that'd be disappointing, but still pretty cool to kill a pirate and kill his pet. almost at the top now, guys. Just wanting to see what was in my chest. Pretty exciting loot box, huh? Nice cold milk, haunch of milk. So we got a belt and some blood. Pretty nice, to be fair. I don't know what this writing means, but it's pretty cool. Can I jump up here? There's an invisible wall here. Kind of cool looking down, actually, down at the entrance. Well, this is it, guys. End of the road. Big captain up top. Edwin Van Cleef and himself. There's a patrol coming around here. In green skin. Really, he's a Starship Enterprise fan. Oh, that's a pretty freaking cool stuff considering the level. Once when picked up. Dude, considering that's a level 18 item, actually properly good. 8 intellect, 5 spirit. I think a lot of people would be very happy with that. A lot of casters. This ugly great protrusion. That meant to be a cannon. It's the big man himself. Edwin Van Cleef.
None may challenge the Brotherhood. Lapdogs, all of you.
Always calling in reinforcements.
Fools! Our cause has righteous ship prevailed.
Oh, we've got a quest item. Pretty good cape again. 6 agility. Hold on, I'm just going to use one of these strength things. Nice few silver. Get rid of that junk. So I guess that was it. $31 silver. Not bad. You get rid of that. Pick up the staff. There we go. Anything else in here? Yeah, to me this really does feel like passion project, you know? People sort of thinking about what World of Warcraft could be, you know, before it's ever been released. They don't know if it's going to be a flash in the pan or whether people are going to like it or not. Hopes and dreams of young developers. Quite an impressive boat though. Gotta have your dunny, of course. Now this was one of the few dungeons that actually had like an exit point. I don't know if this thing would actually even float, to be fair. What do you guys think? Again, exit of dungeon. There were a few areas in the game. Dude, no way. You can climb up. You can climb up, but that's not an actual portal. Okay. Let's just see where it comes out. And pretty hard to jump up here. And we are back in Westfall. Westfall's, again, another pretty cool place, you know? Again, one of the things I love about World of Warcraft is there's just so much, so many little hidden areas, you know, that you may never actually even normally see, you know? Part of the original game's charm, I think. Just the fact that you could literally be, like, explorer, you know? Finding out new content. Oh, dude. Daphne Stillwell. No, I don't think. I think I could probably kill her if I wanted to, but don't. Doesn't seem any point. This is Daphne. This is her life. She just literally grows fruit from these fruit trees. Just collecting her fruit. This is her little house, presumably, where her dog lives. Don't know, but yeah. Maybe a dog. Maybe the dog's off gone for a walk or something. Beautiful sea view. Nice, free, fresh air. Lovely. You can almost see the Troll Island over there. Look around her house. This looks a little bit unusual, to be honest. So the music's kind of airy, muted. This woman, interesting sense of decoration. Got a pig's head. Have a deer. Another pig's head up there. Maybe this woman's a bit of a butcher, you know? She's got a fire going. Of course it's low poly. Of course the logs are hexagons. That's why we love it, right? And just to complete the look, she's got a bear on the floor. Now, what I would say is, due to the total lack of furniture in this place, maybe she sleeps on the bear mat every night. So, I mean, there's a door, but even so, hasn't cleaned her windows in months. She's got a gun here if she needs to defend herself, of course. Of course, we've got this table which is covered in little bugs. So yeah, my guess is this woman mostly lives on a diet of rancid meat. Which are covered in tiny little bugs. How are bugs meant to be? They're like flying. They've got 8 legs. They're just like little images. My guess is these are some kind of flying spiders. Like really crazy spiders that run everywhere. He likes to cut our meat into cubes. Dude, look at that texture. It almost looks like it's got eyes and stuff. Big fan of ribs. Good gal, good protein. I'm a bit worried about the dog now. Well, there's plenty of meat, but she's eaten all the animals. But yeah, she just lives here for all eternity. Daphne Stillwell. This is another thing I love about the game so much. Like, a lot of the characters actually have little stories, you know? The Daphne Stillwell, which is the lady, is a human located on a small farm overlooking Westfall's longshore, left of the Deadmine exit. Her husband is Jordan Stillwell, and she is mainly seen picking apples off her trees. She used to live in Shadowfang Keep with Jordan, and together they help the Church of the Holy Light greatly. The farm tends to go fairly unnoticed, but it once had to be defended from the Defilers Brotherhood by young paladins. Daphne herself proved to be a brave fighter who killed several of the attackers as well. The house is accessible by foot, but is probably seen the most whilst on the flight path from Westfall to Stranglethorn Vale. That's kind of interesting, the fact that it is one of the flight path added items. Interesting. Due to her prior residence in Pyrewood Village and employ at what is now known as Shadowfang Keep, she may be Gilnean. She may be related to Landon Stillwell and Marissa Stillwell. Interesting. Let's just have a look at them. Interesting. There's a reference to her. Jordan's weapon notes. Also the Tome of Valor. See, you wouldn't normally get all this like level of detail in an ordinary game, would you? Maybe you would. I don't know. Ah, so she's in Goldshire. Interesting. This guy was also Shadowfang Keep, so who knows? Oh, I should go to bed. Westfall really is a nice place. I visited the lighthouse before, I don't think there's much down there. You could have a little look, I suppose. I mean, I was sort of alluding to this earlier, but sometimes when you start building something in 3D, it just becomes like a work of art. Oh look, Captain Grayson. Oh, he's quest giver. Interesting. 5 flasks of oil. Ah, he wants Murloc slain. This is really cool, you know? This guy's clearly, you know, cross-faction, which is actually really neat. So actually, this could kind of be a bit of a questing hub for Horde, you know? These, I'm kind of curious. Let's do this one. Melox didn't really stand much of a chance. You know, one of my fondest memories of World of Warcraft was really the Night Elf starting zone. So, Night Elves would obviously start in Tel Nardrassil, which was a beautiful starting zone. You'd eventually get to Darnassus, which was a pretty amazing city. And then, of course, we would go to Aberdeen, which again is one of my all-time favourite zones. Honestly, I don't think I was particularly efficient levelling here my first time, but I enjoyed it so much, I can't tell you. I was a Night Elf Druid, and I was also a miner. Bit of an interesting choice. And I think it was a blacksmith as well. And the funny thing was, obviously we didn't know that this probably wasn't the most optimal choice of profession, but I still ran around Aberdeen, you know, sort of mining nodes and exploring, killing the Naga. Pretty happy memories, to be honest. That's the thing, people wonder why people keep coming back to this game. I think one of the big reasons is human brain is designed to remember places really well, and what we did there. Yeah, too often, because of the way our lifestyle goes, you never get the sheer pleasure of exploring a place, you know? I've always loved exploring. Of course, one of the things I also loved about Aberdeen is some of the sea quests. You get a lot of mobs who would wash up on the beach, you know? A lot of giant whales, giant turtles, all kinds of things. And every time you found one, oh my god, I've got to go north more. Every time you found one, you could basically get a quest from it. You could go and just hand that in, you know? And it might sound silly, but it kind of made it so fun, you know? The exploration, doing the sort of research. I don't think anything particularly came of it, but I enjoyed that, you know. What are your guys' memories of Warcraft? You know, the funny thing was, when I was growing up, I actually had some friends who were also playing Warcraft. And unfortunately, the last time I went over their house, well, I don't know, we had not exactly a bit of a fight, but a bit of a squabble or something, and ended up losing contact with them, really. I mean, I've seen a few times since, but we're not really friends anymore, unfortunately. But, yeah, one of them I think was a hunter, one of them played a pally, and I was a druid. All on Alliance. And we didn't play together much, but we did occasionally, and it was really good, you know? We would do, like, dueling and stuff, you know? Dueling outside of Stormwind, or outside of Ironforge. I was always slightly annoyed, or slightly I wouldn't say angry, but I had my level 60 druid, my friend had their paladin, and I kind of felt that it was more difficult for me to win in a duel, for example. The thing is, I could win. But oh my goodness me. You'd have to shift to being a bear, maybe sneak up as a cat. You'd have to use your intelligence, your guile. You know, you'd have to run away, repair. Oh, believe me, I won plenty of times, but the game wasn't so DPS focused, you know. I think even as a druid, I had different sets, you know. But yeah, there was no such thing as like looking on the internet to get better strategies, find a location of gear. There was a little bit of that, but you know, it's not typically what people did, you know. Oh, I've gone to Molten Core a bunch of times. Mostly with sort of guild and raiding, and it was so fun, honestly. It was kind of like difficult, actually. I actually suffered really bad game addiction when I was a teenager. Warcraft was new. I would kind of end up playing all night, pretty much, and getting up to go to college, and it didn't really work too well. Ended up having a bit of a breakdown, actually, and developing anxiety. And it was simply, oh look, level 10 quest. As I was saying, yeah, I ended up developing pretty bad anxiety when I was going to college, and I don't know what it was, but I'm pretty sure that please don't tell me there's murlocs up there. Oh no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the fact I wasn't sleeping. The fact that I was just working 6 days a week, actually. Yeah, that was fun. I was actually working full-time 4 days a week at college, and on top of that, I was just working 3 days a week at supermarkets and Halfords. And that was kind of fine, but it means I really didn't have much time. It wasn't even about the money. I don't know what it was, but when I left school, they gave me such a bad taste in my mouth. You know, the teachers, I don't know what it was, but the teachers basically told me, if you don't get A's, and for some people that's impossible, right? Literally, if you haven't taken the classes, if you've been sick a lot of the time, but they basically said if you don't get A's, you don't really have a future. You know, that was the distinct impression I got. And you know, funnily enough, no one has ever asked me about my school grades or anything like that. I actually wonder if school did more harm than good in many ways. I mean, I learnt skills. Oh dear. I learnt skills at school, but I was actually pretty traumatized in some ways. I don't know, a lot of bullying. It's kind of difficult, actually. But yeah, I mean, I guess we survived, didn't we? Who is this?
Hey.
Westfall 00. Weird. So I suppose to conclude the story, I carried on for 2 years at college. First year I was absolutely fine. Second year I decided to take 5 A-levels and had a bit of a breakdown, to be honest. It wasn't the work, it was the social anxiety. Went through a lot of issues, personal issues at the time as well, and I guess it really affected me. But yeah, bit embarrassing here, but I ended up kind of getting told by a teacher that I wasn't good enough. I've been late to lessons. I've been struggling a bit, not academically, but just with the stress, I think. And I said, look, I want to go to university and stuff. I want to, you know, kind of be successful. And she said, yeah, maybe in 5 or 6 years, with good work, you can do that. Of course, there was 1 more year at college fair, doing only 2 A-levels at the time. And I guess I went to university the year after, so I kind of sorted myself out a lot. Sorted out some of my issues. Family issue got a bit better as well. Rest, I guess, is history. If you're curious, I actually studied game development. And I covered other stuff like marketing and whatever as well. If I'm honest, I should have really gone into hard computer programming. But then again, I didn't know. It's not like I had, like, someone I could talk to about my career or anything. I never had a careers advisor. You know, it might sound strange to some people, but I know some Americans actually have that. But no one ever bothered to talk to me about what I wanted to do with my life, you know? Or to give me advice. A little bit bitter about that, really. I think I could have had a very different life if someone could have been bothered to actually talk to me about, you know, what I'm good at, what my aims are and stuff like this, you know? It's not really such a big deal, but I kind of feel I probably wasted a bit of potential. I was always top of the class in science. Really loved science, you know? Never pursued it. My college never did science, unfortunately. I was always very interested in physics, but oh dear. My college never did physics, so I guess I never really did that. Might struggle with the advanced mathematics possibly, but maybe not. I'm good at math as well. But I guess it is what it is. And, you know, it's always easy to look back and say maybe things would be better, but you don't really know. Things could be a lot worse. I'm curious though. Oh, I need to go to the island out there. Huh. It's a bit of a long run. But then again, I do enjoy being creative, drawing, art, videos, and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. My career's been so mixed. What's really annoying is I've never really earned very much money. I mean, my highest wage was $30,000 a year in the UK. £30,000. And it was only a 6-month contract. And to be honest, I earned the money, I invested it, spent it on stuff. It went so quickly, honestly. And of course, because I was only employed for half a year, instead of 30,000, you're looking at 15. It was 6 months. But I think people in other countries get a lot more money. Certainly in America, people seem to get an awful lot more money. But yeah, I mean, my career's been okay. Being unemployed for quite a few months now really sucks, actually. Trying to get a friggin' job, but it's not always easy. I play games as sort of a stress relief, you know? I'm not going to bother going down the ship. Most ships are very similar. But yeah, I'm okay, really. So much stuff I want to do with my life. I don't know, maybe other people feel like this, but it kind of feels like, I don't know, time's ticking. 36 years old. Jesus. The average age in the UK, by the way, is about 40. It's really not the place to talk about this, but I think part of the reason why the UK has been so unsuccessful recently is because we're really a country of NIMBYs. That means not in my backyard. But yeah, nobody really wants to build new stuff. New solar panels, new energy, whatever it happens to be. Oh god. Oh, this is lovely. It's filled up my inventory. If I delete one thing... I don't want to delete one thing. I'll delete flame in a bottle. Empty termite jar, we can get rid of that. Get rid of a flask. Oh gosh, man. This is dumb. Let's try again. I tell you what though, guys. It was worth it for the shirt. Take my armor off if I could. Nice cool shirt, huh? Got my inventory full of absolute junk. Another clue to Sander's treasure. Quest item. I'll just delete that. Gonna have to go down the bottom of the map now. You know, I'm fine, honestly, really. But one of the worst things that can ever happen to a man, apparently, is when he feels useless. Literally seems to be the worst thing that can possibly happen. Don't know why, but men kind of need a purpose, a life, a reason to get up in the morning. I think all too often, and I think it affects women as well, but all too often I think, whatever reason, a man might become useless and he might not want to stick around, you know? I think people really need a purpose. A lot of people have a purpose, a lot of people don't, I suppose. Just surviving another day. I don't know, there's no, like, profound thing that I'm gonna say or anything. Just... the moon's beautiful tonight. Don't you think? I don't think I'd like to be an NPC. I think it would be kind of annoying, you know? Oh, look. A rare NPC. Slark skin. Again, how wonderful that every item is customized to the character that drops it. Every item has a story. You know? Now, I doubt anybody's going to be telling the story of how they got Slark skin. But you could, you know. You could look at this item and you'll think, I got it off this rare Murloc. Again, I won't go on too much about nostalgic stuff, but it does prove that somebody really cared, you know? Whoever made that. Well, gods amongst men. Yeah, and look at the level of detail here. Kind of beautiful, actually. You know, someone's had to, like, draw this. Make it look fancy. Is it me, or is even the question mark kind of retro? That's what I was interested in, is... are we going to get any reputation? I suppose not. Still, it's been quite a wild adventure, don't you guys think? I think I'll leave the video there, but what I will say is, look after yourself. You know? If someone's struggling, give them a helping hand, you know? I think one of the things that people don't really realise is free will doesn't really exist. Everything that we do, to some extent, has been predetermined by stuff we never got to control. We never got to choose our parents, where we were born, our opportunities, what school we went to, you know. We never got to choose, you know, our genetics or our biochemistry or nothing really, you know. It's all kind of random to a large extent. So, point is, if you don't succeed at something, it isn't actually your fault. all you can really do is try your best and try to be the best you can be. But go easy on yourself, right? Anyway, guys, I've been an orc, and I'll speak to you guys soon.